So I'm actually sitting in the motel room of the Reverend Crystal Rose, Gypsy Witch Doctor Extraordinaire, and she's in the middle of moving to Grand Prairie with Ian, her Ian, and we've been talking all morning about the kind of stuff I talk about, and I should have been filming it, so I'm just going to start now.
Returning back to a life where people know who I am, appreciate the knowledge I impart, if that's what we want to call it.
So let's just kind of get the ball rolling here on knowledge you impart. What is magic?
Really? Do you practice magic? Personally, do you practice magic?
Yes.
Magic, by dictionary definition, is focusing energy to accomplish something.
Then yes, absolutely.
So right now, this moment, I am practicing magic. I am getting my packing done, for lack of better term. People want their worlds to be magical, and they don't have a clue how to find it because they're looking for something that they think they don't have. Energy is simply a movement, a flow of something happening, some thought, let's make it happen. And if we started to look at everything that we do as magical, we would realize just how much magic is in our lives, and we would actually see the miracles that happen every day, all day long. But people don't, because they want something outside to make it better. And it's got to come from here. There's no other way around it. Simple, hard as hell to do. Simple is the hardest thing in the world to accomplish. I tell people all the time, simplify, 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 and it is the most difficult thing to actually do because it's so simple. It can't be that simple. It has to be hard. It has to be. And that's a belief system that needs to go south. Very, very far south. And don't you take it with you.
I was like, I'm going south.
Yeah, I know. Don't you take it with you. Absolutely not. You are to leave that behind.
Okay.
Coffee.
Coffee. Magic fuel.
Okay, I'll give it that. It does accomplish some wonderful things at times, doesn't it?
Thanks.
When I went for the ride, it was funny, because you'll understand and appreciate this. My computer, my sound equipment for practicing Voss, my singing bowl, my drum, my favorite crystal, which is a 3,000-year-old piece with glacial water stuck in it.
Whoa!
Exactly. My clothes. Sleeping bag, because I've been caught on the road without a place to stay. Warm clothes. So I had everything I needed. Right? I'm gone for 6 weeks, no problem. You know what I found out? I took way too many clothes. It's like, I didn't wear half of what I took. So it's like, what the hell? I could have packed so many more toys. And stuff to paint with, right? So drawing and painting, I could still do my artwork and my tarot cards. So I had 3 different businesses I could run. Still have contact with the world.
That's the biggest joke that IHA's come up with in the last several months.
And,
The anti-fatigue policy.
yeah, I know. What else do you freaking need?
I need to hang on to some of this stuff.
So out of everything you've got, you have communication with the
Oh,
world.
wait a minute, that should go, what is that? I just tossed it back on there. Typical. What do I do with this? And she usually tosses it right back in your lap.
Yeah, communication with the world, a couple potential streams of income, basically a week's worth of clothes, and my horse.
So what else do you need?
Nothing.
Whether to ride it in.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only downfall to the way that we travel now to the way that they traveled before. We do at Iron Horse, we have to have weather to do it in.
Exactly.
Not say it, you know, it can rain, it can be yucky, it can be whatever.
This
But
keeper stuff.
we have to be able to stay on the road, and you can't in ice.
Yeah.
You could ride a horse in ice.
Yeah. And fuel. A horse
Yeah.
eats grass for fuel. My horse eats pure gasoline.
True. So do we have a better way or just a faster way?
Faster.
He has a pin from the union, no less. Silence is too high a price to pay for your approval.
Silence is too hard a price to pay
High a price,
for your
yeah.
approval.
Hi.
That's garbage.
Isn't that profound?
That is profound.
That's garbage.
Who'd have guessed from a union?
Actually, it was where I got it was the BC Fed convention, and they have some of the vendors, and that's one of the vendors. They do all these buttons like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All kinds of stuff. Like change of rulers is the joy. Change of rulers is the joy of fools, which is hilarious because I wore that button. I had that button for a while, and I put it on after the BC Liberals were first elected in British Columbia in 2001. Ooh, did that raise a lot of ire in people.
You want to make someone mad, lie to them. You want to piss them off, tell them the truth.
Hello!
Absolutely. Some dude is going around the block. We'll put his
Wait a minute, why am I, if I'm gonna use that for resume, why are you putting that on there?
Ripples.
It's going to keep your resume fresh. You don't hand it in with anybody.
Okay,
It's going to keep it so that when I get it printed off, I have a copy of it.
But then I have this thing too that I can use for, actually no, that works better because that's looks a little neater.